Good afternoon, Tech Change classmates. Today I'm going to show you how to install the Drupal distribution of Dkan, which is a data storage and visualization application. So this is the demo site we're going to be installing onto a cPanel website or cPanel hosting, which you can usually get for as low as $2 or $3 a month. And this is where we're going to download our package from. I will share the link down below. I'm going to download the zip file. And from there, I've already uploaded this into my hosting, but I would just go to the root file, and then I would go to upload, and I would just choose the file and upload it from there. It usually takes about 10-15 minutes to upload. So I have that file in here already. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract it. And then I'll reload the page. And then I have to get all of my files up one level. Okay. So I have all the files I'm going to need for the Drupal website here. And I think there's one more thing I have to do. We go to our sites file, and then in default we have to change the permissions to 777. I believe that's the right one. And let's see where we're at with that. I will type in my website name, and we'll see that the installation is ready to go, but we do need to create a database first. So I'm going to go back to my cPanel hosting. I'm going to create a database, and we'll just call it Dkan Drupal. And we will scroll down, and we need to create a username as well. And a password. And once that's done, we just need to give the proper permissions to the new user. And we give it all privileges. And we should be ready to go. So from here, I'll save and continue. We have to enter in our database name. Oops. And the username. And the password. Hopefully I did that right. Looks good so far. And this should take a couple minutes. Okay, so everything's finally installed. The next thing we have to do is configure our site. Just fill in the text fields here. We will get an error message when this thing comes up, but that's totally normal. There's a bit of a glitch in the program. And again, this will take probably a couple minutes. Okay, so when it finally finishes setting up, we go to our error page. And when it gets to the error page, it should say that the process has been finished. And now we can view our site. And here's our new website. I'm going to try uploading some data. I just actually tested this out for the first time today. So what we have to do first is upload a dataset. So we go to Content, Add Content, and Dataset. And I'm just going to use something I got from work, so I'm going to put down sales by province. And some of these fields you don't really need to fill in. Tags, you can put some information in there. If you wanted to add a license to your data, you could pull it from the drop-down menu. And then the next thing we have to do is add the data. And so with this, we just upload, or you can even drag it from your desktop. I'm going to see if I can find it on my desktop here. Okay, so I believe I've got it. And for a preview, I'm going to put down grid. And again, I didn't have much luck with the XLS file, so I would recommend going with the CSV file. And I believe this is all you have to do. Okay, so if we want to preview it, see if we can preview it. Well, this one doesn't seem to want to preview, but what we'll do here is we will copy this link address for the download button, and we're going to go to content types, entity types. No, we want to go to entity types, visualization, chart, and add chart. So we'll go with the same title we had before. And for load data source, we're just going to paste that link we copied a few minutes ago. And we should get some more input fields we have here. And let's see if this works. We may have to adjust this, but I'll try. It's going to give you a few different options here to use for your graphs. I managed to get a couple of them working today, but we'll try the pie chart here. And it created my pie chart for my sales. The only thing, my CSV file had a total on my data. So what it did was it put the grand total at the bottom. So what I have to do here is I have to get rid of that last one, and when I do, it will change the chart so it doesn't include that. And if I'm happy, there's a bunch of things you can do here. You can change the color on this as well. Might be worth playing around with, but I'm just going to stick with that for now. And once we get the information we want, we can click embed. Copy and paste the embed code. And then let's publish a data story after this. So we'll call this one sales by province again. And we'll just say this is my stores sales by province. And I can throw the code in there. And I think the default should be okay. And in this case, we're going to create a menu link. See what it looks like here. So it shows me what the page looks like. And when I go back down, I can put this page under something else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it underneath, I think we're going to put it underneath the stories menu. Put it underneath the stories menu, and we'll save it. And then when we go, there's a link created for the sales by province story. You can click on it, and I mean, you could do a whole article on this and then include your graph. You could create several different graphs and charts, and you could also, I'm sure our data set's going to be in here somewhere as well. So when we go to our data set, there's all the demo stuff that If you're going to use this for your own site, you probably want to delete it. But in this case, our data set's right here, right at the top. And we can also, we should be able to preview it here as well. Let's see. What if we went the other way around? Maybe not, but I did get this to work earlier on today. Anyways, you can play around with this. I think it's really cool. I don't think it would be terribly hard to delete all the demo data and start new. But it is important to download the distribution, because if you were to try to download all the different modules to create this in your own Drupal website, it would be a lot more difficult. So there you go. Have some fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed my project. Thanks.